been commissioned to work on a major project by the Arts Council of Wales, which is going to last 1 year in duration. It's called the Manufactured Coastscape, a postcard from the Welsh coastline, and it looks at really the idea of the way industry has made its mark on the coastline, not just recently, but over the past 100 years or so. I'm looking for various industries from tourism, fishing and heavy industry like steel around the South Wales coast and docks and so on. So it should be quite interesting. I'm looking forward to doing this one. The project is going to be photographed mainly at night and low light. The reason for this is that I've become very interested in long exposure photography, and it's a really nice discipline to try and master, because you can use very long exposures of like 10 minutes or seconds, and you know, it's your choice and depending on lighting and so on. And I'm going to use artificial spotlight to actually paint onto the image, so that you get this very surreal effect. And the reason I'm doing this is really because, although I'm showing the industrial coastline in Wales, I have a great love for Wales, and especially the coastline. Spend a lot of time around the coastline in the summer. So I'm trying to make it look romantic, surreal, and what I'm trying to do is make the ordinary into the extraordinary, which should be quite an interesting thing to do. Although I've been a photographer for over 30 years, it's still a challenge to do something like this. This is the first project, the first major project actually that I've done in colour, and also I'm doing it on digital as well, which is a new challenge for me. I've been shooting some pictures already on digital just to experiment and see the difference. I prefer film, I'll be quite honest, but digital photography is very convenient, and the beauty obviously is that you can see the image on the back. It's like an instant Polaroid straight away. The image is not accurate, you know, it gives you an indication really of the type of picture that you're achieving, to make sure the exposure is right. And also, of course, you can check the histograms as well, which is a really good thing to be able to do. Obviously, you couldn't do that in film. It would mean taking lots and lots of light readings. So you can take a picture. If it's not right, you can shoot it again. Although, like I say, some of the exposures are up to 10 minutes, so it is quite a long process. The other thing is that I've been out shooting pictures already, and it seems like the light that I really tend to like is when the daylight is going and when the darkness is starting to appear. But there's about a half an hour, or at the most an hour window, where the light is good enough to record the images. So it's quite a short period of time really. I've just driven up to Borth, which is in Ceredigion, which is on the west side of Wales. I've just parked up on the beach just by the Dyfi estuary, which I can see across the estuary there is Aberdyfi. I've just been talking to a gentleman who owns a boatyard, and he said that I can go back and take some photographs tonight using painting with light. So that I'll just wait a few hours for the light to go down a bit, and hopefully then I can go back and get some good shots. about 3 months into the project, and I'm in the process of just, I've made some work prints of which I'm just laying out and checking to see how they work as a set and what kind of story they tell, because it's really important not just to take nice photographs, as it were, but also that you're trying to tell a story. I think photography is a fascinating subject, and it never gets any easier because every photo shoot is different, every location is different, and of course lighting is different as well. I come from a very documentary orientated background, shooting a lot of pictures for newspapers in black and white at the time during the 1980s. I love black and white, but colour is a new thing for me really. To do an assignment of this size is quite a new venture for me. So it's learning about making a large project in colour and of course making it on digital as well. So it's a pretty steep learning curve for me.